senior is number 45, Michael Alsop. Michael came to Webster from Denver, Colorado, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Gary and Terry Alsop. Michael has been a valuable member of the Gorlocks for the past 2 seasons in a number of different capacities. In the classroom, Michael is majoring in business administration with an emphasis in sports and entertainment. His plan after graduation is to work within a professional sports organization. Ladies and gentlemen, number 45, Michael Alsop. Our next senior is number 44, Joel Arsenault. Joel came to Webster from Centennial, Colorado, and is being escorted to the field by his sisters Laura and Caroline and his parents John and Cindy Arsenault. On the mound, Joel has appeared in 58 games, pitched 103 2/3 innings, and recorded 120 strikeouts. Back on April 16th of this season against Rose Holman, Joel set the new all-time career saves record in program history with his 13th save. 2 days later, on April 18th, Joel set the new all-time single-season saves record with his 10th save of the season against Greenville University. Following the 2023 season, he was named to the second-team all-conference team. Over the past 4 years at Webster, Joel is a 3-time SLAG regular season champion and 2-time SLAG tournament champion and has made 2 NCAA appearances. In the classroom, Joel is majoring in business management with an emphasis in sports and entertainment. In addition, he is a 2-time SLAG all-academic team recipient. After graduation, he plans to go into either some form of banking or firefighting, as well as coaching youth baseball along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, number 44, Joel Arsenault. Is it Detweiler? Detweiler. Okay. Our next senior is number 40, Scott Detweiler. Scott came to Webster from Newberry Park, California, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Kent and Julianne Detweiler. On the field, Scott appeared in 14 games, pitched 10 1/3 innings, and recorded 14 strikeouts. He is a 3-time SLAG regular season champion, member of 3 NCAA regional teams, and a 2-time SLAG tournament champion. In the classroom, Scott is majoring in biology with an emphasis on exercise science. His plan after graduation is to attend Palmer College of Chiropractic. Ladies and gentlemen, number 40, Scott Detweiler. Our next senior is number 12, Evan Evola. Evan came to Webster from Ottawa, Illinois, and is being escorted out to the field by his brother Andrew, his sister Olivia, and his parents Vince and Sarah Evola. On the diamond, Evan has appeared in 169 games, including 166 starts. Over the past 4 years, Evan has been a force in the batter's box where he holds a career batting average of .361 and a .605 slugging percentage. Evan has recorded 226 hits, including 164 RBIs, 50 doubles, 33 home runs, and 2 triples. He secured his 200th career hit against Eureka College earlier this season. In addition, Evan is a 3-time All-Conference selection, a 3-time All-Region selection, and was named the SLAG Player of the Year and Newcomer of the Year during the 2022 season. He is also a 2-time SLAG regular season champion, member of 2 NCAA regional teams, and a SLAG tournament champion. In the classroom, Evan is majoring in exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Evan Evola. Our next senior is number 50, Xavier Garrity. Xavier came to Webster from Las Vegas, Nevada, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Michael and Elizabeth Garrity. On the field, Xavier appeared in 2 games on the mound, missing time due to injuries. As a member of the team, he is a 2-time SLAG regular season champion, a 2-time SLAG tournament champion, and a member of 2 NCAA regional teams. In the classroom, he is majoring in business administration with an emphasis in sports management. His plan after graduation is to attend the University of Alabama to pursue a master's in business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 50, Xavier Garrity. Cade Gebhardt. Cade came to Webster from Highland Ranch, Colorado, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Casey and Laurel Gebhardt. On the field, Cade has appeared in 15 games on the mound, pitched 22 innings, and recorded 12 strikeouts. In the 2024 season, he recorded a 2.57 ERA in 14 innings that included 10 strikeouts. As a four-year member of the team, he is a two-time SLIAC regular season champion, a member of 2 NCAA regional teams, and a SLIAC tournament champion. In the classroom, Cade is majoring in business administration with a marketing emphasis. His plan after graduation is to move back home to Denver and start his career in a master's program. Ladies and gentlemen, number 16, Cade Gebhardt. Our next senior is number 4, R.J. LaRocco. R.J. came to Webster from San Diego, California, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Dude and Terry LaRocco, and his sisters, Riley and Reese. On the field, R.J. has appeared in 195 games, including 189 starts in the outfield. He holds a career batting average of .314 that includes 217 hits, 145 RBIs, 52 doubles, and 22 home runs. As a 5-year member of the team, RJ is a 3-time SLIAC regular season champion. He's a member of 3 NCAA regional teams and a 2-time SLIAC tournament champion. In addition, he is a 3-time all-conference selection, 2 third team and 1 second team, and was named to the 2021 SLIAC Newcomer of the Year. In the classroom, he's majoring in sports communication. His plan after graduation is to move back home to San Diego to be closer to his family and pursue local opportunities in sports media communications. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, R.J. LaRocco. Our next senior is number 37, Ethan Luzum. Ethan came to Webster from Black Hawk College and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Randy Luzum and Lynette Barlow. As a 2-year member of the team, he has appeared in 10 games, pitched 14 innings, and recorded 8 strikeouts. In the classroom, Ethan is majoring in exercise science and plans to attend physical therapy school after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, number 37, Ethan Luzum. Our next senior is number 35, Cullen McBride. Cullen came to Webster as a graduate transfer from Illinois College, and he is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Bob and Sherry Compton McBride. As a 2-year member of the Gorlocks, he has recorded 28 RBIs, 20 hits, 9 doubles, and 4 home runs. On the mound, he has appeared in 20 games, pitched 40 1/3 innings, and recorded 28 strikeouts. In the classroom, he is earning a master's degree in business administration and plans to start a career in management after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, number 35, Cullen McBride. Our next senior is number 26, J.T. Miller. J.T. came to Webster from Centennial, Colorado, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, John and Kate Miller, and grandfather, Lefty Miller. On the diamond, he has appeared in 43 games, including 24 starts. He holds a career record of 8-6 overall and an ERA of .328. In addition, he has pitched 112 1/3 innings that includes 130 strikeouts and an opponent's batting average of .203, along with 4 career saves. As a 5-year member of the team, JT is a 3-time SLIAC regular season champion, a member of 3 NCAA regional teams, and a 2-time SLIAC tournament champion. In the classroom, he is double majoring in management with an emphasis on marketing and sports communication. His plan after graduation is to move back home to Colorado and attend law school in the fall of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, number 26, J.T. Miller. Our next senior is number 7, Carl Peters. Carl came to Webster from the College of San Mateo and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Stephanie Peters. As a two-year member of the team, he has started 78 games at shortstop and holds a batting average of .306 that includes 98 hits, 68 RBIs, 22 doubles, and 17 home runs. On the base paths, he has recorded 41 stolen bases out of 45 attempts. At the conclusion of the 2024 season, Carl was named to the first team All-Region 8 team and was selected to the third team All-Conference team. In the classroom, Carl is majoring in exercise science and plans to apply for physical therapy school after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Carl Peters. Our next senior is number 9, Nick Schumacher. Nick came to Webster from Northeastern Junior College and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Bill and Michelle Schumacher, and his sister, Anna. As a two-year member of the team, he has appeared in 45 games that includes 35 starts. In those 45 appearances, he holds a batting average of .254 that includes 34 hits, 27 RBIs, 10 doubles, and 3 home runs. In the classroom, Nick is majoring in business administration with the focus of sports and entertainment management. His plan after graduation is to go back to Colorado, coach a travel ball team, and start a business career. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Nick Schumacher. Our next senior is number 0, Ben Stedman. Ben came to Webster after a 2-year stint at Lewis and Clark Community College and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Randy and Kelly Stedman. On the field, Ben has appeared in 58 games with 48 starts, mainly at third base. He holds a career batting average of .280 that includes 44 hits, 23 RBIs, 7 doubles, and 1 home run. In the classroom, Ben is majoring in finance. His plan after graduation is to find a job and work on his golf game. Ladies and gentlemen, 00, Ben Stedman. Our final senior is number 32, Mason Young. Mason came to Webster from Parker, Colorado, and is being escorted out to the field by his parents, Matt and Marie Young, and his sister, Josie. On the baseball field, he has appeared in 7 games on the mound, pitched 10 1/3 innings, and recorded 5 strikeouts. As a 4-year member of the team, he is a 3-time SLAG regular season champion, a 2-time SLAG tournament champion, and he's also a member of 3 NCAA regional teams. In the classroom, Mason is majoring in biology with a minor in exercise science. His plan after graduation is to attend Regis University in Denver for a degree in pharmacy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 32, Mason Young. So I told somebody earlier today, I said, I think 1 year we had 17, I think. So, yeah. The Webster University Athletics Department wishes all 14 graduating seniors the best in their future endeavors, as we know you all will go out and do great things in the world. Fans, please stand and give one final round of applause for our seniors. Thank you very much, seniors.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Fermanak, and I'm joined by
Matt Rumping.
And it's a packed house here at Grizzlies Ballpark this afternoon as your Webster University Gorlocks are set to face off against the Principia Panthers. It's senior day as well here in game number 1 with on the mound JT Miller. One of the seniors celebrated this afternoon, one of the 14 on the Gorlocks roster as he forces a ground ball to Gingras, and there's one gone. Miller coming into this game this season with a 3.6 ERA over 25 innings with 36 punch-outs to go with it. Good for 4 wins. And over his career as a Gorlock, he's put up some good numbers. 3.28 ERA over 112 innings. 130 strikeouts to go with that as well as they'll face off against Braxton Ramsey, the DH for the Panthers here in game 1. Here's the pitch. Another roller, this one to Peters. And he's unable to make the play. Loses it on the transition. And the Panthers have a man aboard.
Now batting first baseman number 2, Kyle Spade.
Up now is Mayo. Mayo in the conference with a 950 OPS. Someone the Panthers want to see up to the plate with a man aboard as he slow rolls one to Stedman. He's going to throw to second and make the play. Hot corner cuts down the lead runner. And there's 2 quick outs. Mayo takes the spot of Ramsey at first, bringing up Fortson. Fortson's a tough guy to strike out, only 11 punch-outs on the year for him. Here's the 1-0 from Miller. No, pickoff. Did he get him? No. A good attempt. Almost caught Mayo flat-footed over there. Another one. Miller making sure Mayo stays put. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Mayo stays put. Fortson fouls that one the other way. Now at a 2-strike count, Miller trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Here's the 1-2. In there for strike 3. Miller gets his first punch out backward style here in the top of the first. We'll be right back. Back for the bottom of the first is Carl Peters, one of the seniors recognized this afternoon, will be leading things off. Now, Matt, talk to me. What do you think we're going to be seeing from the Gorloks offense today?
You know, the Gorloks offense been hot in recent weeks. One of the best teams in the conference, facing Principia, who has the worst record in the conference, sitting at 2-13. I think today is going to be a big day, especially for senior day, for offense, and I think we're going to see a lot of runs in this one.
All right. Peters lifts the 0-1 to right. Getting under it is DeMent. And it will be caught for the out, and there's one away. Bit of a blind spot out there with the short foul ground. Coming up now, James Theodore. Theodore leads the team in hits with 50. Only 12 strikeouts to his name on the year. It's not a guy you want to let on base either. 27 stolen bases, second in the conference. It's already in a good count, 2-0. Make it 3-0. You know Theodore's going to be watching this one. Let's see where it ends up. Right down the gut for a strike. James now at a hitter's count. And he will take his base. A 5-pitch walk issued to James Theodore, and that will bring up senior Evan Evola. Evan also being recognized today, one of the best Gorloks to don a uniform. 3-time All-Conference selection, 3-time All-Region selection, 2-time member of the SLAC regular season champs team. As well, in 2022, named the SLAC Player of the Year and Newcomer of the Year. Over his career, a .361 batting average, 226 hits, 164 RBIs, and 33 homers. He's had one heck of a career with Webster. Really just topping it off with a great senior year. Currently leads the team in each triple slash statistic. As well, leads the Gorloks in total bases, RBIs, and homers. The 2-1 to Evan. Theodore takes off, but it's fouled right back. Cook already checked on Theodore twice. Takes off again. There will be no throw. An easy swipe bag for James. Gorloks and the Panthers polar opposites on the stolen bases side of things. 92 stolen bases for and only 41 against for Webster. Meanwhile, 43 for the Panthers and 96 against, as Evola will take his base. Back-to-back walks issued from Cook.
Now batting for the Gorloks, the left fielder, number 4.
Now R.J. Loracco. Loracco, in his last game against Hanover College, hit a 2-run jack to left to break open the lead in the 8th. Season, the senior has a 935 OPS and leads the team with 17 extra base hits. Over his Gorlock's career, has a total of 217 hits. Good for a .314 batting average. Sprinkle in 22 homers. It's been a great career for RJ as he gets plunked on an 0-2 pitch. And now the bases are loaded for Nick Schumacher. Slowly but surely, Schumacher's been healing throughout this season with an early injury. He comes up in a big spot early for Webster. Infield playing at double play depth. As he shoots one down the line for a base hit. One run is in. In comes another. And it's a 2 RBI double for Nick Schumacher. And the first pitch he sees, grounds one right down the line. Looking good as ever. Now coming up, Cullen McBride in an unusual position playing right field this afternoon. Usually see him out of the DH spot. The one that Schumacher's in now. He did play a bit of right field early this season, and there's another hit by pitch. Once again, the bases are loaded. Another senior coming up, Ben Stedman. Trying to drive in even more runs for Webster. And that one gets past. Another run scores for Webster, making it now 3-0. That pass ball by the backstop Stock. This inning has not gone in Cook's way. The 2-0. In the dirt for ball 3. It's 3-0, but it is senior day, so let's see if Stedman has the green light. And he will take it for ball 4. Yet another walk issued by Cook. The Gorlocks with 3 runs on the board and the bases loaded only have 1 hit. Or to mention the hit by pitches earlier as well. As we have this mound visit, we congratulate all the seniors being celebrated this afternoon. Ben Stedman, RJ LaRocco, Carl Peters, Nick Schumacher, Evan Evola, Cade Gebhardt, JT Miller, Ethan Lusum, Scott Detweiler, Joel Arsenault, Michael Alsup, Xavier Garrity, Mason Young, and Cullen McBride. As well, want to congratulate the seniors for the Panthers, Salvador Flores, Micah Cook, and Casey Golbu. Congrats all 17 of you guys. Your SLIAC careers. Groves lifts the first pitch he sees into center. Getting under is Christensen. Throw to the plate will not be in time. However, they do cut the runner down at third. And that will end the inning. However, the damage has been done. A 4 spot put up by Webster as we head to the top of the second. Still 4-0. It's on to the second. Leading things off will be Josh Bayless, the hot corner for Principia. There's a big hack and a miss upstairs. Miller quickly has him down 0-2. Here's the pitch. One lifted out towards left. In the triangle of doom, who's got it? It's RJ. There's one away.
Next up for Principia, the shortstop, number 1, Dean Wood.
All three of them nearly losing their hats. Both outfielders, RJ and James, tossing it off to get to it. Peter's cool and collected, keeping his on. Up next is the shortstop, Wood. Principia's struggled this season to slug. Wood lines that one into left for a base hit. And the Panthers have a base runner.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Skyler.
As I was saying, the Panthers have struggled to slug this season with their opponents slugging nearly 200 points more. Well, it hasn't been the best season for Principia. There's a lot of young players in that lineup. Do the math just by the sheer numbers of senior day today. The Gorlocks with 14. Losing the tops, or excuse me, 5 of the top 6 in the lineup. Stedman loses control of that one, still able to throw it to first and make the play.
Next up for the Panthers, right fielder, number 33, Josh Dement.
With 2 outs. Panthers able to move a man into scoring position for Josh Dement. He'll take that first one for a strike. going out to center today. Bit windier than the game against Hanover. Count stands at 0-2. JT looking to strand another. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3. Another backwards K to end the inning as we head to the bottom of the second. Still 4-0 Webster. Gorlock's nearly bat through the order. Stepping up here in the bottom of the second, Jacob Charlson. Charlson has been crushing his conference opponents. Nearly 1,000 OPS. A 333 batting average. Playing almost every game. As he laces that one over to short. A good play by Wood. Throw to cross is in time. Good read on the hop. Always so tough on the turf. The play is made, and there's one gone for Carl Peters. Peters, another one of our seniors, celebrated this afternoon. In his time with Webster, he started 78 games. Has a 306 batting average, and will increase it here. A total now of 99 hits, not 98. 68 RBIs, 17 homers, 41 swipe bags. Last year, was named to the third-team All-Conference and first-team first-team All-Region 8 team. In a very tough D3 region as well. Up now is James Theodore. Theodore took his base on a walk his first time up. The 1-1 nearly grazes him. James also put himself in scoring position, swiping a bag. Eventually scoring as he lifts that one deep to left center, back near the warning track, and it's off the base of the wall. Rounding third is Peters. There will be no play. Theodore slides into third safely, and the ball gets away. He's going for home, and he will be there. A Little League homer for James Theodore, and the Gorlocks lead 6-0. Throw bouncing off his back with nobody backing up. Took home easily. Evola steps up now with only a chance to get one RBI, that being himself. Here's the 1-0. Down low and away. Now, Evan was intentionally walked by Hanover on Wednesday without an open base. Teams are really fearing him as he takes a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting for Webster, the left fielder, number 4, R.J. Rocco.
Stepping up now, RJ. Got hit by a pitch his first time up. Takes a big big hack at that one low and away. Fouls it off into the mid. Good curve into the zone, making now 0-2. Rocco trying to keep this at-bat going. Here's the pitch. And that one gets away from the backstop stalk. Evola will advance to second. The left fielder now is a man in scoring position. Second wild pitch of the game. Last one scored a runner. Here's the 1-2. That one off his hands. And onto the roof. Quality at bat from LaRocco. Trying to tack on another run early. Here's the pitch. Just able to foul that one off. No. Issued a balk, excuse me. Evola goes to third on that one. So the count remains at 1-2, now with a man on third. Here's the pitch. And it hits him. Another hit by pitch. It's the second of the game for LaRocco. Stepping up is Schumacher. Schumacher got the first hit of the game for Webster. 2 RBI double. Here's some fun Gorlock trivia for you guys at home. LaRocco and McBride currently lead the Gorlocks with 12 hit by pitches on the season. The 1-0 is lifted to right. Could be in a bad spot though. And a diving attempt does not work. And another run scores for Webster. Coming out from second, Gingras tried to make the diving catch. with him stepping foot in fair ground on that one. It's considered fair, and it's another hit for Webster. Also driving in Evola. McBride shows bunt, and there's nobody to get it. A bunt single for McBride. Bayless playing back to try to cut down the lead runner. Backfires. And bases are loaded once again for Ben Stedman. And he lifts that one into center. The catch is made. Throw will be to second as it's cut off. And another run is in for Webster. Thanks to that sac fly from Stedman. The Gorlocks have batted through the lineup this inning. Jacob Charleston standing on deck, who led off the inning. So the score is now 8-0 Webster. Groves will try to extend it. Men on the corners. Groves hit a sac fly his first time up. As he shoots that one over to third, Bayless throw across the diamond is in time, but the Gorlocks put up another 4 spot. The score now 8-0 as we go to the top of the third. The senior day festivities continue. He's taking the mound now is Mason Young. This is Young's season debut. In his time at Webster, he's pitched 10 1/3 innings with 5 punch-outs. This is his 8th game in his collegiate career as he fools the batter on that one, making now 0-2. Soft grounder to Charleston. Tosses to first, and there's one away.
Now batting for Principia, second baseman number 21, Tyler Ingris.
We go back to the top of the lineup with Gingras. Second baseman grounded out his first time up. Tigers has some good conference numbers, batting .340 in such games. Also leads the team in on-base percentage as he flies that one towards Theodore. He'll get under it, make the catch. 2 quick outs for Young.
Next up for Principia, batting in mid hitter, number 30, Ramsey.
Up is the DH Ramsey. It's the first base runner for Principia. He drills that one deep to left center field. That one's going to be off the wall. Ramsey hustles into second, and he'll hold up there. A 2-out double. Ramsey puts himself in scoring position for Mayo. Mayo grounded to a fielder's choice. The 1-0 from Young. Just outside. Already had a good count. 2-0 to Mayo. It's low into the dirt. There's an open base, but obviously when you're up 8-0, just want to focus on getting those outs. See if he has the green light. He'll take it inside for ball 4. So 2 men are aboard for Fortson.
Left fielder, number 13, Justice Fortson.
Fortson went down looking against Miller. Now in his second at-bat faces a new pitcher in Young. Grounded over to Peters. Tosses to second, and that'll end the inning. A good 2025 debut for Mason Young as we head to the bottom of the third. Still 8-0 Webster. Charleston, who led off the second, now leads off the third. Facing off against a new pitcher, Casey Golbew, as he lices the first one he sees into left. He will hold up at first. The Gorlocks quickly have a base runner. We go back to the top of the lineup with Carl. Carl in his last at bat hit one the other way as he laces that one deep to left center, and that one will be near the warning track off the wall. Charleston rounding third. Carl nearly gets caught up at second, and a run scores. Takes a bit of a tumble. Where everything works out. He shoots an RBI double into the gap. Now bringing up James Theodore. Carl at second, representing the 10th run of the game for Webster. Principia have not played a game past 7 innings in April. Many of those games being mercy rules. However, they did take one home, a 10-0 victory against Fontbonne in 7 innings. And then in the second game of that series, lost 11-0. The 1-1 to James. It's lone inside. Count now at 2-1. And another one getting away from Stock. Wide pitch. Just goes off of his glove. Peters advances to third. Theodore hit a Little League homer in his last at bat. Chop to the left side. Trying to cut down Carl at home. And he will touch the bag safely. As that one gets past Stock yet again. The throw a bit off line from Bayless at third. Was not expecting them to try to get Peters at home, instead taking the out at first. It doesn't work for them. Still with no outs and a 10th run on the board for Webster. Only 6 outs recorded by Principia. Zivola will watch that first pitch for a strike. Evan looking to get in on the action. His first 2 plate appearances, walked in both of them. Good stop. The seniors are asked to fill out their plans for after graduation. You know, you've got some good answers. RJ LaRocco saying move back home to San Diego to be close to my family and pursue local opportunities in sports media communication. You know, you got Xavier Garrity saying attend the University of Alabama to pursue a master's degree in business. Evan Evolas, figure out my career, are his plans after graduation. Hope that goes well for you, Evan.
All-time great quote right there.
And that one plunks him. Another free pass for Evola. Things just keep getting worse for Principia. Rocco stepping up. The senior celebrated today. Mentioned earlier his career stats. He's one of the more decorated Gorloks players to wear a Webster jersey. So he lines that one to second. No one gets doubled up, but there's one away. Rocco, 2021 SLAC Newcomer of the Year, 2-time tournament champion, 3-time all-conference selection, 2 of them being third team, 1 of them second. As well, member of 3 NCAA regional teams. Great career for the left fielder. Up is Nick Schumacher. Schumacher 2 for 2 on the day. 3 RBIs. In 45 games with Webster, Schumacher has 34 hits, 3 of them being homers. Even with an injury slowing down his senior season, he's been great in the time he's played for Webster. Coming into this game, batting .333. It'll be a great piece for the Gorloks as they head into the SLIAC tournament in just a few weeks. The 2-1 to Nick. Lifts that one high in the air. Getting under it is Christensen. Getting it to Ment. Principia able to record back-to-back outs. Stepping up, Colin McBride. McBride, I mentioned, playing an unusual position out and right. Two-way players usually DHing. Another one gets away as that one hits the back foot of Stock. And, looks like that one rolls into the Gorloks dugout. So both runners will advance. McBride is a transfer from Illinois College in his career, a .313 batting average. 100 career hits on the dot, 78 RBIs and 17 homers. 4 of those coming as a Gorlok. And that one hits his hand. Able to shake it off. And the bases are loaded again for Ben Stedman. Stedman with a walk and a sacrifice today. His plans after graduation, and I quote, "Find a job and work on my golf game." A baseball swing really messes up your golf swing. So I'm sure it'll be good to get back into that groove, not having to Worry about Coach BK behind your shoulder. Here's the 0-2. Does he go around? He does not. Count now 1-2. Golview looking to get out of this inning. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And another one gets past Stock. And yet another run in for Webster. Making it now 11-0. So far, 3 wild pitches for the Panthers. And now on second and third. Here's the 2-2. Shot over to second. Throw to first is in time. The Gorloks now a 3 spot, making it 11-0 as we head to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back. Young heads into his second inning of work. Face off against the hot corner, Josh Bayless. This is Young's first game played of 2025. So just his 8th game as a Gorlock. So congrats to him. He's been with this team for a while. 3-time regular season champ, as well as a 2-time SLIAC champ, tournament champ, excuse me. As well on 3 NCAA regional teams. Ball slow hit to Stedman. Throw to first is in time.
Next up for the Panthers, the shortstop, number 1, Dean Wood.
Up now, Dean Wood. Wood has one of the only 2 hits for the Panthers. Count stands at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Young has been fooling some of these Principia batters. His pitch mix looking good so far as he gets a punch out. Young's first strikeout of the day. Looking to get a 1-2-3 inning. Coming up now is Stock. Sharp grounder to the left side will now get down. And a bad bounce off the Gorlock's bullpen. It's another double for Principia. Stock holds up there. Down the third base line. Got to play pretty far back in case a roller like that gets into the corner. That's the worst case scenario. RJ playing pretty far back. That ball bouncing forward off the green mat by the pin. Cement lifts that one out towards right, and the catch is made. So despite the double, it's another scoreless inning for Young as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 11-0 Webster. Three, two, one. Up to the plate is Dalton Groves. Webster not able to bat through the lineup in the last inning. Charleston stands on deck. Started the last two innings. The 1-0 is laced up Broadway for a base hit. Groves rounds and holds up at first. And another base runner for Webster, which will bring up Charleston once again. Charleston overall this season batting .283. Coming into this game with 800 OPS. 2 homers, both happening in the same series earlier this year. The 1-1 to Jacob. Grounded to short. Wood tosses to second. Throw to first is not in time. So it will be a fielder's choice, and there's one gone.
Now batting for Webster, the shortstop, number 7, Carl Peters.
The Gorlocks, for the 4th time, go back to the top of the lineup with Carl Peters. Peters having a good day so far, 2 for 3. One of those hits being a double. Coming into this game in conference play, Carl slugging over 600 and is 8 for 8 on stolen bases. And those numbers are only going to improve after today as he puts up another single out to left. Racking up his 3rd hit of the game.
Number 11, James Theodore.
So far, Webster scored 4 runs, then 3 runs. So there's been no stopping them in each of the innings, as that one's laced right up Broadway for a base hit. Goldview just getting out of the way. Coming in for home, and he will be there. Charleston scores the 12th run of the game for Webster.
Next up for the Gorlocks, the first baseman, number 12.
There are men on the corners for Evan Evola. Goldview just managing to get out of the way of that ball. I said this last time and nothing came true of it. Evan's still looking to get in on the action. He has 2 walks and a hit by pitch in this game, so it's not officially not officially recorded in that bet. He'll watch that one away. Bulla leads the team in conference play in RBIs with 19. The 2-1 to the senior. Fouled right back. Count now 2-2. Peters on third, Theodore on first. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs. Evan having to duck down. Standing in the left batter's box at 6'2". Here's the payoff. And another walk issued to Evan. His 3rd of the game. Once again, the bases are loaded. It's time for RJ LaRocco. LaRocco, despite still looking for his first hit of the game, his 2 hit by pitches, both of them resulting in runs for Webster. Be a good time to pick up your first, though. Here's the 0-1. chop to the left side. Toss to second, throw to first is not in time. Another run will score. Bayless turns that one to second. And 2 outs coming up is the designated hitter Schumacher. Watches that first pitch for a strike. Schumacher 2 for 3 on the day. 3 RBIs to go with it. Lifts that one high in the air, deep left field, going back, and it's gone. Nick Schumacher, a 3-run bomb, makes this one a 16-0 ball game. A senior day blast for Nick Schumacher. Makes up for one less run in the bottom of the third, putting up a 3 spot instead of 4. Now 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th, and they'll keep going as McBride sends that one into left for a base hit. Trying to keep this inning rolling, Ben Stedman. Chop towards Bayless. It'll stay fair. Throw to first is in time. A good play by the hot corner, but the damage has been done. A 3-run bomb off the bat of Nick Schumacher makes this game 16-0. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th. Now on the mound, yet another senior for Webster, Michael Alsop. First one in the dirt. The 1-0's low. This is Alsop's debut for the Gorlocks. He's been on the team since being a junior. This is his first time on the mound here at Grizzlies Ballpark. Here's the 2-2. Inside. Looking to record his first out at Webster. Here's the payoff. In there for strike 3. Alsop gets his debut going with a backwards K. And we go back to the top of the lineup with Gingras. It looks like he's putting some whip on that ball. He's got a very interesting motion. It's like he's bringing down the hammer. The 1-1 from the senior. Just low. Michael is a business administration major. Wants to work within a professional sports organization after graduation. The leadoff man at a hitter's count. And he will take his base. Gingras is aboard. I'll bring up the DH Ramsey. Ramsey 1 for 2 on the day. Hit a double his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Lone outside. Count now at once across the board. Gingras stands at first. Here's the pitch. Grounded over at Peters. A good chance for 2. Throw to first is not in time. The Gorlocks get the lead runner. Ramsey flew down the line, able to make it to first safely, beating Charleston's throw. There's 2 outs for Mayo. Fools him on that pitch. Mayo still looking for his first hit on the day. taking off for second. Throw is in time. Groves guns down Ramsey at second, and that'll be the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 16-0 Webster.
Leading off in the bottom half of the fifth inning for Webster University, the catcher, number 13, Dalton Groves.
Freshman Ben Sanders on the mound for Principia here in the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up, Dalton Groves. The Gorloks once again batting through the order in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-0 to Dalton. It's popped up in foul ground. Mayo makes the catch.
Now batting for the Gorloks, number 3, Ryan Bibb.
With one gone, coming in, placing Charles will be Ryan Bibb. Saw Bibb come in as a defensive replacement against Hanover. He gets jammed, but still in a good spot, and it falls for a base hit. On the first pitch he sees, able to turn on one. Just able to get down as we go to the top of the lineup with Quentin Johnson placing Carl Peters. And it looks like this will be the inning for the replacements. May or may not see Scott Detweiler standing on deck. Here's the 1-0 to Johnston. Low and away. Johnson usually coming in to pinch run for Webster. He's got some wheels. Despite only having one hit on the season, he's only had 3 at-bats, so put him in the Hall of Fame, .333 batting average. Here's the 2-1. Laced the other way, just foul. Making it now 2-2. The pitch to Quinton. Low and away. Johnson able to bring it to full. And on first, 1 out. Here's the payoff. Staying alive. So far, a good at bat by Quinton. Bibb on first, 1 gone. The payoff once again. It'll find the gap. Bibb will stay put at second. Back-to-back hits for the pinch hitters. Coming in for James Theodore, Scott Detweiler. Amazing walk-up song by Scotty. I can only assume this is his first time up to the plate. Over 10 2/3 innings pitched in his time with the Gorlocks. Has 14 strikeouts. Scotty's been on this team for a while. 3-time regular season champ. 2-time tournament champ. He's been on 3 NCAA regional teams as well. The 0-2 to Detweiler. Swing and a miss. Detweiler goes down. Leaving to a round of applause. And up now, Ethan Wielt. Ethan had some playing time as a freshman. This year's racked up 5 hits, one of them being a homer. Nick Wroblewski stands on deck. Wielt lifts that one to left. Fortson gets under it, and the play is made. So Principia gets their first 0 spot against the Gorlocks. As we go to the top of the 6th, score still 16-0 Webster. Also heads into his second inning of work. Mayo watches that first one away. It's been a bunch of defensive changes for Webster. Just a few to name. Johnston playing at short. Scotty out and right. Ethan Wheeled at first. Ryan Bibb at second. Heapes over at third. Grounder over to Johnson. He backhands it. Throw across the diamond is not in time. He was off the bag, it says.
That was a fantastic play by Johnson.
Yeah, nearly making that play. Looked improbable. Be a pinch runner. Andrew Carpenter coming in for Mayo. Hit foul out of play. Ryan Hart's out in center. Nick Wroblewski in left. And placing LaRocco. And Theodore out there. Wroblewski usually behind the dish. Whenever Groves isn't back there. The 0-2 to Fortson. Over to Johnson, similar play, throw across the diamond. Wheeled not on the bag, but it looked like that one would have been beaten by Fortson. Getting deja vu.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Josh Bayless.
So Principia trying to get their first run on the board. So they bring up Josh Bayless. 2 men on, no outs. It's the best chance they've had all day. First one is watched upstairs. Substets off. Bayless still looking for his first hit today. 2 at-bats. He's grounded and flown out. He does go around there. Trying to hold up on the high cheese. The 1-1. That one laced into the right center gap. And it will go and one hop the wall. Throw to second. Play at the plate is not in time. Bayless drives in the first run of the game for Principia. 3 straight hits for the Panthers, bringing up Dean Wood. Wood 1 for 2. That pitch is behind him. Groves somehow able to get to that one. Keep it in front. The 1-0. In there, first strike. And on second and third, no outs. Here's the 1-1. That one over to second. Throw to first is in time. Bibb the wheel. There's one away. However, another run does score for Principia. Coming in to replace Stock be Drake Stillwell. Wind today still blowing out towards center. It's been a bit overcast this afternoon, but the weather's been beautiful. Even with some night showers. It's been a great past few weeks here in the Lou. The 1-1. In the dirt. Stopped by Groves. Stillwell at a hitter's count. Bayless over at third. Good chance to score another run. Here's the pitch. And that finds the gap. A 3-spot put up by Principia. The inning is still going. The Gorlocks just have to keep this one within 10 in order to force a mercy rule in the 7th. Meaning Principia has only 5 outs to score at least 4 more runs. The 0-1 to the right fielder. Over to third, throw to second, now to 1, and there it is. A 5-4-3 double play. That will end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th, now 16-3 Webster. Stepping up, Nick Wroblewski. Wroblewski coming in for LaRocco. Played last inning out and left. First pitch in there, first strike. Sanders still on the mound for Principia. Help them get their first scoreless inning of the game. Count 0-2. He's able to foul it off. Of Wroblewski's 7 hits this season, 2 of them have been over the fence. And that one close to being another. Will it be? What's the call? It's foul, but the bullpen not happy with it. That one had a good chance. Really put some elbow grease into that ball. Showing it right there. As he sends it to the back parking lot of Grizzlies ballpark. Count remains 0-2. This one over to short. Throw by Wood is in time.
Next up is the Warlocks, the designated hitter, number 49, Easton Kretzer.
Oh, Easton Kretzer, freshman. He's only had 1 at-bat this year. Still looking for his first collegiate hit. We'll watch that first one fall in for a strike. The 0-1 to Easton. Low and away. Count it 1-all. And it hits him. The first time his collegiate career, Kretzer will take a base. Filling in for McBride is Ryan Hartz. The usual face for Webster. He's put up some great numbers this year. Driven in 23 runs on 33 hits. As he shoots a grounder over to short. Throw to first is in time. So the inning is over. As we head to the top of the 7th, the Gorloks look to finish this one off. Scores 16-3. Gorlock just 3 outs away from finishing game 1. On the mound now for Webster's Cade Gebhard. Another senior celebrated this afternoon. In his time with the Gorlocks, Gebhard, 14 innings pitch for a great 2.57 ERA, 10 strikeouts. Two-time regular season champ with Webster, as well as a SLAC tournament champ. Two of the NCAA regional teams for Webster as well. Cade says his plans after graduation are to move back to Denver, start a career and a master's program. So congrats to Cade. He looks to finish things off for Webster here in the top of the 7th. As Cole Christensen to a full count. Here's the payoff. That one laced into right center, and he'll get down for a base hit. Christensen holds up at 1. And the Panthers have a man aboard. Principia needs to score at least 4 runs here to keep this game going. Up now Gingras. Take a hack at that first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Another. Quickly down 0-2. Excuse me, at the plate. Dawson Short. The 0-2 over to second. A good play by Bibb. The play has made it first. 1 away. It's a whole new crew out there for Webster. First base, we got Wielt over at second, aforementioned Bibb. Shortstop, Quentin Johnston. In third, you got Hippus. In center, Ryan Hartz. In left for Bluesky. And right, Scott Detweiler. Dalton Grove still behind the dish for Webster. Be the only player to see this game through. Up to the plate, Rat Mean. Placing Ramsey. Takes a hack at that low pitch. Cade has him at a 2-1 count. Gets jammed, but fouls it back and out of play. Count stands at 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one lifted high in the air. Getting under it is Groves. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Gebhard just 1 out away from closing this one out. Face off against Andrew Carpenter. Came in to pinch run for Mayo. Does he go around? He does. The 0-1 from the senior. Just outside. Stay tuned for game 2 here at Grizzlies Ballpark. Be happening just half an hour after the conclusion of this one. The 1-1 to Carpenter. Just inside. Count stands at 2-1. Making it now a 3-ball count. Swing and a miss. Cade able to bring the count to full. Just 1 strike away from ending it. Man on second, 2 gone. Here's the payoff from the senior. Here's a slow chopper over to third. Hippis, throw, in time. Cade Gebhard shuts the door on the Panthers here in game 1, and the Gorloks win by a final score of 16-3. Thank you for tuning in to the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Furmanek.
I'm Matt Rumping.
And stay tuned for game 2 against these two in 30 minutes. Thank you so much.